Yo, what up fam? My name is Wilser. Welcome to the channel where I talk about all things food delivery. Today I'm going to install all my accessories that I need on this brand new 2024 Honda ADV 160. She is bone stock. So what I'm gonna do is get all my accessories that I've had on my previous scooter, all this stuff right here, including rack, and then stuff it in there somehow. So, and yeah, just try to get all my accessories so I can be ready to go and start doing food deliveries. So join me as I try to figure this out. I know very little about the scooter and I'm just gonna try to figure it out. I know it's like 3 o'clock right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be done by like midnight if I'm lucky. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of go out and learn as I go and learn how to take apart this scooter and hopefully put it back together. All that's gonna be basically learned today as I go along. So this is not a tutorial, this is not a how-to video, this is just me I guess a walkthrough how I get it done, and hopefully I figure it out. Hopefully we learn some things. But yeah, let's get to it. Let me show you guys the accessories that I'm going to install. But thanks for joining, guys. I hope you guys get some value out of this video and are excited just as much as I am on this ADV 160. Can't wait to go ride it, man. I already rode it home. It was pretty badass. But let's get it. All right, so let me just kind of break down all the accessories that I have here. I'll go ahead and start from this side. So this is all the stuff that I took out from my Yamaha Zuma, amongst other things. There was all of this plus the seat plus my tools plus an actual seat in case I want to sit down somewhere, a thermal which I won't even need anymore, it's summertime, and my backpack. These are it. So anyway, let's break it down. So this first accessory here is a charger. It's got a USB-C 5 and a regular USB. I use the USB to charge my GPS tracker, and this is to charge the USB-C is to my wireless quad lock charger. This is gonna go to my Thunderbox, which I'll tell you guys more about the Thunderbox right now. So this is very important. This is to charge up my phone and my tracker in case it gets stolen. This is the GPS tracker. Bam! This I gotta hide somewhere and connect to the USB connection, this here, so it could always be charged. This is actually something, this is extra. This is gonna be an extra charger, something that I'm gonna keep under the seat. So I'm gonna have two USB 3.0 chargers. This is what I use to charge my power bank, so that I always have a power bank. Like let's say I get stranded somewhere, or if I end up, like I kind of set this up so I just charge whatever accessories I need, but mainly to charge a power bank. So if I get stuck, stranded, or if I decide to go camping while I'm riding, the power bank's always charging. So I always have something to juice my things up with, and also to like charge extra GoPro batteries or whatever I need. So this goes under the trunk, and this goes connected to the Thunderbox. So this is the Thunderbox right here. The Thunderbox is an advanced power distribution module. It basically connects to the battery, the scooter battery, negative, positive. And this white one, I'm actually going to have to find where I can get a little surge of power. Like when I turn the scooter on, it's gonna that little wire needs to trigger this, so this can turn on and power all the accessories. So that way you don't have it connected directly to the battery all the time, so it'll just drain your battery. So this is very important. Then after this, then I can connect all my accessories here, positive, negative. So I could connect 1, 2, 3, 4 accessories. Bam, that's that. So this is my Carpuride. This is my GPS module. This is the one where I see my navigation. I'll put that right there, right in the middle of the handlebar. It's gonna go right in the center. And to hold it in place, we're gonna use this accessory here, a 360 holder with this clamp. And this is to power the device. This is gonna go to the Thunderbox. Boom. And then this is the quad lock wireless charger. This is where my phone locks in. So I'm gonna mount that somewhere on the handlebar. So I want it to be on my left hand side, where I can reach it with my thumb. So I'm gonna find somewhere to put it there, and then with this cable, I'm gonna connect this cable, and then that's gonna go to this right here. So this has to be close to this and the GPS tracker. And then last and most complicated is going to be the dash cam. Dash cam, I have a Vantru dash cam with this one goes in the, one of them goes in the back, one of them goes in the front. This is a computer, and this is all the cables. Oh, also this is the remote. This is for me if I want to turn on Wi-Fi, record, or like what's the other button for, if I want to, like if like an emergency recording, That's what that is for. And yeah, and then one is for power, one is for the camera, and the other camera remote. Yeah, so all of this has to be ran through the scooter, and I have to figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna start with the easiest one, with the phone holder. So let's do this one first. All right, first things first, let's jump on this thing. It's just like a seat. It's gonna be the quad lock phone holder. So look, this is where I literally haven't adjusted this at all, but it looks like that's gonna be a pretty good spot. Oh, you know what, I hope it doesn't touch this. I'm gonna have to have it in the upright position. Well, the only way to find out is to actually just clamp it on there. So I'm gonna do just unscrew this. Man, it's gonna have to be kind of upright. It's gonna be in an awkward position, man. All right, so screws out. Just gonna clamp it over this, turn it around. All right, there it is. Just put the screw in. Kind of weird. It's a weird spot. So you want to do just tighten it a little bit, not all the way. And we still want to kind of adjust it. Let's see how that looks. Oh man, okay. All right. That's not bad. Yeah, I think that's good. I kind of want it flatter, like not sticking out so much. Can I still press the buttons? Yeah, see, so I still have a lot of room here to honk, high beam, low beam, left, right. But I am gonna have to use muscle memory to try to remember where the buttons are down here. And you know, this is new, so I don't really remember where where everything's at yet. But I think that's good. I mean, I don't have any other better option right now. And then, you know, part of your setup, this is not gonna be my final setup. I know I'm gonna make minor adjustments, but for now, this seems pretty solid. And I'll take all my tools with me in case I need to like move this around. But yeah, that's it. I got the quad lock holder. Now all I need to do is just run the cable to the charger, but that's gonna be like when I get to that. All right, whatever. This is good. Let's move on to the next step, or the next accessory. All right, so the next accessory I'm gonna do is the GPS, the navigation screen by Carpuride. This is a W702, I believe. That's the model number. I might have to double check that, but I think right here is gonna be like the sweet spot, right smack in the center. So we're gonna have to put this is gonna take me a while to figure out, but it's gonna go something like this, or maybe on top. Damn, so let me kind of brainstorm this here for a little bit. All right, so I think I got it. I think I'm gonna put it right here. So I want this ball to be closer up here instead of down here. So I'm gonna put this on this side. Gotta unscrew these little screws. Oh man, I better not lose these little things. Fucking little small ass screws. All right, so wham, and then wabam. I have a tool as well, so I live in the hood, y'all, so people are still popping fireworks. They don't care about nothing. All right, so got the tool here. Let me just see where. I think this is a good spot right here. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room because of the windscreen. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. And I have this here, so I could put this right here. It's a cool little storage compartment here. All right, so you know what? That's too tight. All right, here we go. I think this is gonna do it. Sorry guys if I don't get the camera angle right. I took it off of the super wide angle lens, so I had to like point it straight, and I have to like point it, like I'm actually have to snipe this with the camera, so it's on my chest, so I have to kind of like make sure that it gets the angle. I know I messed up earlier when I was recording that. It was too upright. I'm used to just a super wide angle lens. Anyway, all right, so we got this part, seems pretty secure, and then this right here. Oh, it's gonna look pretty legit now that I'm looking at it. So now we clamp this and this, and then let me just go around so I can show you guys. That's another thing I gotta get used to. Wow. All right, maybe from this side. Damn, people still going hard on those fireworks. All right, so wham, and just tighten. Oh, right there. Let me just tighten it a little bit, and then I can go over and kind of find the sweet spot. All right, cool. So that's there. Let me come around. So now we kind of just move it around. That's pretty cool right there. Oh, it looks so legit. Look guys, this is where my camera's gonna be on my chin. It's gonna be up here. So we'll be able to look at the GPS screen and the speedometer in the back. This is a great location. All right, so now I'm just gonna tighten it up back here. That's it. Screen is a go. That looks sexy as hell. What do you guys think? Solid. All right, next accessory. And I'll do the cables and everything at the end. The next accessory that I'm gonna put in there is the Thunderbox. That's gonna be what powers up all the accessories except for the dash cam. The dash cam I'm gonna put separately. I'm just gonna connect it. Is it a dash cam? Yeah, the dash cam. The dash cam, I'm just not gonna use this. I'm gonna connect it directly to the battery because it has its own cable that I'm gonna connect to a source where it only powers on when the scooter's powered on. So this one has its own. Every other accessory doesn't. It's either all of them are just require positive and a negative. That one has positive, negative, and then the source, the cable for source of power. Trigger, I guess. All right, so look how easy it is to get to the battery on this scooter. You just look under the seat and ow, this thing smacked me in the head. And then this thing just clips off. Boom. So I'll be able to put the Thunderbox somewhere in here. There's room there. And then I'm guessing this is a fuse box. Yep. Look, it's all in there. Some cables. So I'm probably gonna have to pull one of these cables in there. Can't really see, but I'm gonna have to pull all that out to try to get me a cable where I can get something so I can power on this Thunderbox when the scooter turns on. I'm gonna look for it right now, guys, and I'll come back when I find it. This is gonna be a little tricky. It's gonna take time. I'm gonna have to start taking things apart. All right, so this is gonna be a little tricky to record, but all right, this is a fuse box. I'll take a look at this later. To take out the battery, you gotta take out this rubber thing here. It stretches, and then just unscrew these Phillips screws, and then you can slide the battery out, which I'm gonna do right now. Which is, you know, it's gonna be kind of tricky to do it with holding this camera. So this is the battery right here. It's a pretty big battery. It's taller than the Ruckus one. The Ruckus was like half the size. So I'm gonna set this aside, put this back here somewhere. Oh, so I could take a closer look at the cables in there. All right, guys. So I got the Thunderbox working. See how it's blinking, like slow blink. Boom, boom. All right. So that's standby. Now when I turn on the scooter, see how it's blinking really fast, and it is blinking really fast. Now it's solid. That means it's on. And I'm gonna turn off my scooter right now. All right, it's off. It's gonna go back to blinking fast, and then it's gonna slow blink. That means it's gonna be on standby. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. So I found the right see that white wire? I connected it to the correct one. Let's see if I can show you guys here. I gotta pull the battery out, but I found the right cable, and I'm just gonna wrap it up with electric tape so it doesn't become loose. And that's it. I'm gonna connect all my accessories, and then I'll show you guys the next step. I gotta run the wires all through my scooter, which I had to take out all this plastic. That's one thing I don't like about these scooters, man. They come with so much plastic, but I think I got it. All right, next step. You see that's the white cable. See that the white cable? That's the one that goes to the Thunderbox, and I connected it to that blue cable. So I hope you guys can see it. I'm about to put a bunch of electric tape. I already tied it up pretty good. Hope you guys can see it, but yep. That's where I got it. That's where I get in my power source to trigger on the power Thunderbox. Man, this is one of the hard parts is done. The second hard part is running all the cables through it, which I kind of got an opening here. But I'll show you guys once I tuck all this back in there. Well, actually, I'm not even going to tuck it back in there because I got to run some cables through here. So there's still more work to be done. All right. This is one of the toughest parts, because I have to run cables all over the scooter in order to power everything up. So I got to get all my accessories cables to this to connect a positive and a negative, because this is what's gonna power everything. So I already used one cable as an example. I have to run it through here. I'm running the cable through here. I'm grabbing it here, so I pull it, so I know that this is what's gonna have to run all the way up here. Now here's the tricky part. How do you run a cable through here all the way up here? Well, I did this on my last scooter. So there's like a little white wire. Where's the white wire at? It's here somewhere. Oh, tell me I lost it. It's like a white wire. Where are you, white wire? Oh man, I lost. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's a white wire. So I ran this wire, and it's all the way right here. You guys see it? This is a wire. So it's kind of stuck right now. It's probably, yeah, it's stuck right here. Anyway, I had to remove this plastic. I had to remove a bunch of screws here. Screws. Took it all apart so I could see in here. And then once I have all my cables that I need to run through here, I'm going to tape it here. I'm going to wrap it up so it doesn't have any hooks like this. And I'm going to use this to pull it. I'm going to pull it until it runs all the wires through here. And in case it gets stuck, I could open this and kind of push it through. I just need the cables to run to all the way right here. Then I could just organize them and run them through here and through there, or whatever I need, to the charger, to this, and then the remote, dash cam. That's it. So let me get started on all those cables right now. So these are the 4 cables that I'm gonna run through here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the thickest cable in the back, second thickest, third and second, and this is the first, this is the thinnest one. So what I'm gonna do, damn, I'm almost out of tape. I should get a new roll. All right, so let's just start. I'm gonna just start wrapping this up with electric tape because you don't want it to get caught in anything once you pull it, when you start pulling it with the wire. So you wanna just make it like a smooth one, like try to make it singular, like one unit, and so it could slide through everything that's in there. You don't know what, since you're kind of pulling it blindly, you don't know what's gonna be in there. So you kind of just want to see, make it smooth. See, like right here, you don't want that. Let me just try to smooth that out a little bit. More running out of tape. Oh, running out of tape. Okay, let me get another tape right now. See how I'm like putting this all together? And then the tip, I'm going to put the wire and then just pull it. All right, so let's continue rolling this. I hope this is all I need, because if I still need another cable, oh man, this is going to mess me up. She just fucking ripped this little cap. I don't really need it. At least not right now. That's future me problem. All right, so see, I have like this thing that's gonna pull all the cables. Now where's the wire? So now I'm gonna get this wire and tape it. I'm gonna wrap this wire through here. All right, oh shit. I'm not supposed to be pulling it. I'm not supposed to be pulling it. Whoops. Okay, I can still reach it. Fucking plastic, yo. Fucking break this shit. I already broke some pieces. Oh, all right. Here we go. All right. Are you already stuck? It's already stuck somewhere. All right, maybe I could take a look, see where it's stuck. All right, well, let me cut this off. I don't want to scratch the lens and try to pull this through. Where is it stuck? Oh, I see. The plastic is close to this, but I can just pull the plastic and pull it. Now where is it? It's a lot tougher than I thought. All right, success. I had to go in there and like pull the plastic open and then kind of push it up and come out here, and then I was able to pull it. Took a minute or two, but I got it through. Now you just undo this duct tape and then start kind of separating the cables to where you want them to go. All right, so there's 3 main accessories going to the front, 4 of them. I decided that one of them I'm going to connect directly to the battery because it has its own power trigger cable. All right, I got one accessory. Let's do the other one. This is negative, positive. So I'm gonna do positive, stick it in there, close it, secure it. I'm doing another black one, put it in there, secure it. Where's the last one? Wait, what? Where's the other one? Oh yeah, the other one was the extra accessory. Never mind. So this goes to the battery, this goes to the battery. I'm gonna connect everything up. I got everything connected over here already. Like I haven't put everything inside yet, but I got everything connected, so I'm gonna power up to see if it works. If it works, I'm gonna start tucking everything in. So let me just plug the battery in, and oh man, hopefully this works, because it'll be a lot of work to do if it doesn't. All right guys, this is the moment of truth right here. Thunder box is connected. It is on standby mode. That's a plus. So now I'm gonna turn this thing on. Oh man, accessories. Oh yeah, wireless charger, check. GPS display, check. Dash cam, check. And if that works, this is gonna work for sure. Let's see. 12.6 volts, check. So I could just connect the GPS to this and we're done. I just gotta run the wire through here for the rear camera, and I gotta place the cameras front and back. I think I already have a position for it. Tuck the cables back in neatly. Just put everything, organize everything back in there and put the lid back on and start putting the plastics back on. And hopefully I don't lose any screws, man. I already broke some plastic, but screws are all still there. So this next step I'm doing is I'm just cramming all the cables in here, if you guys can see. And I'm gonna zip tie them so they don't move around. It looks kind of like a mess in there, but as long as I can zip tie it so it's not close to the steering wheel, nothing gets caught and affects the performance, I'll be good. So I'm gonna run a few zip ties through here. It's gonna be a little tricky, but I've managed to do everything up until this point. Sure, a few zip ties won't be too challenging. Yeah, look at the chaos in there. So I'm gonna zip tie this to something like secure, like that metal thing, or that. This little wire down here, maybe that will work. Zip tie it there so it's not moving around. and with the vibrations doesn't fall it down or anything. And once I have everything secure in there, I'll start closing it all up. See, there's so much plastic I took off. You can't even recognize this bike anymore. But yeah, let me get this done. This next part is the trickiest, because you gotta put the plastic back together and try to remember how it went, which is yeah, I'm like, so far I've gotten most things correct, but I've only gotten to the tricky part. See how this shit's all hanging down? And then you never know how much plastic you actually broke in the process. So I'm just hoping when I finish, everything looks not so fucked up, considering it's a scooter with like hardly 20 miles on it. Man, where's that? So yeah, but I'm actually finishing ahead of schedule. I'm leaving all the stuff till the stuff I'm leaving at the end is stuff I have to do on the outside. Like I gotta put adhesive to put the dash cams, and then I also gotta what else? Put the rack. I'm gonna, since I don't have my rack yet, I'm gonna get it on Sunday. Right now I'm just gonna secure it on top of the seat, so I won't be able to open the seat. But it's all good because I just I'll put everything on me, like everything that I need, so I won't have to rely on having to go underneath the seat, which is cool. I've gone days where I don't even have to go under the seat at all. So usually it's for a sweater, but it's been really hot lately, so I won't even need that. This fucking screw here is very, very important. Ugh. All right, so starting to look like a solid scooter that costs 6 G's. The hell, what goes here? See, I gotta kind of just like figure out what screw goes where. I know this one and this one. These are the silver screws. There's 2 of them, but I got 2 black ones. It's probably for this one. It looks like, oh, this belongs here, and this one belongs here. Oh, let's try it. Yeah, it seems to make sense. And then this one, shit. You guys see what I'm talking about? Like, what the hell? I have 2 of these. This one for sure goes here. I'm just guessing. Okay, that makes sense. This one, I think this one goes here. Oof, that's a fucking huge guess, because, yeah, it is. Because it has a washer. That has a washer. This has a washer. This one doesn't. Oof, man. Fingers crossed that I got this right. I think we're coming down to 2 more screws, and I already know where those go. So this looks like it might have gone here. But, all right, that's that. And then this one, this shit just fucking clips in. I really don't want to deal with plastic scooters anymore. This might be my last one. I'm gonna just get something that's bare bones, like the Ruckus, just naked. You're supposed to hear a click. Oh, this one's wrong. This one's wrong. Oh, this one's actually for this one. Now where the hell is this one? This one might go here, and this one might be missing from somewhere else. All right, so let's take this out. Good thing I caught it. But so this one goes here. That's it. Yeah, this one goes here, but where is this screw? Where does this go? I'll figure it out. I'll try. I found where that last screw was missing. It was from up here, but it was a black one. So I had to take this one out from here. This was where I put the black one. I took it out, put the silver one, and then the last screw's there. So I legit am not missing any screws, which is huge because on the Zuma, man, I lost so many screws. That thing is being held together by like 6 screws and a bunch of zip ties. So yeah, it's just impossible to like not lose these screws when there's a bunch of plastic panels, because sometimes they just fall inside and you just do not know how to get to it, or it's just way too much work to get to the screw. So you're just like, F it. And then with the vibrations, that thing just ends up falling out, disappearing. But I am almost done. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put adhesive on this shit on my camera, on the dash cam for the back. So for adhesive, best thing to do is, shit, where my scissors at? Here we go. So you get some adhesive, you just cut it a piece, all right? So I got a piece of adhesive here, and with a heat gun, just heat that shit, boy. Oh, don't fall. Just heat it up. Make sure, like for like 30 seconds, make sure it gets nice and hot, and then you stick it on here. That way it bonds better. It will last longer, it'll stick there better. Oh shit, there's fucking mosquitoes coming out. Oh fuck, I'm already fucking up. Ooh, it's just hot. Already messed up. You're not supposed to touch it. All right, that's good. So now, get this sucker. Ooh, it's nice and warm. Just stick it to the back. You know what, I'm gonna get this little tip too. Get this side, get everything. Maximize the grip. All right, stick it there, just let it cool off. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of cut the edges, cut the excess off. Bam. And then once this kind of sets a little bit, I'm gonna peel this off and then do the same thing. I'm gonna heat it up, but I gotta be careful to not put too much heat because this is a camera. I don't want to mess anything up. All right, same thing with this one. I already did like a few seconds. Already did like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. All right, let's do this. My neighbor's partying right now. It's Friday night, so everyone's getting it right now. All right, there. Oh, these mosquitoes are gonna mess me up. Ooh, it's just hot. Ooh, it's gonna bond nicely. All right, and just let it sit there. Check it out. All right, y'all. I decided where to put this dash cam. Decided to put it right here. Oh shit, let me show you guys. Sorry, camera angle. Right here, right in the front. Oh yeah, right there. Look. What the hell? Oh, it's not so bad. It looks better than when I put it right here. And I didn't realize that the windshield was gonna get in the way. I'm also gonna put some screws for security because I don't want this thing to fly out and land underneath the tire. Just gonna pull the wire a little bit. That's it. We're set. That's literally the final step and I am done. Let me put the screws. I have them in here because they're tiny screws. I don't want to lose them. Here they go. All right. I gotta hurry up before my neighbor starts playing music again. Oh, wow. It just kind of messed up the adhesive. Because there's adhesive underneath. Kind of messed it up. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. Bam, son. All right, y'all. The setup is somewhat complete. The only thing I got to do is put the rack here. But I'm going to put everything I need in there first. And then I'm going to secure the rack there. Put the backpack on there. And be ready to work tomorrow. But got the dash cam. Where's my light? Well, I guess, where is it? Where's my flashlight? Here we go. So dash cam, tuck the wires nice and neat in there. Got my phone. I had to invert the front camera. Carpuride. Oh, I turned it off just because I needed to pair up to the dash cam. And look where I put the front dash cam, right here. I think it looks pretty good right there. Let me know what you guys think. I'm ready to make money, baby. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for this video. This is how I set up my Honda ADV 160. I gotta get used to saying that. And I'm ready to make some money. Hope you guys liked the video. It took 6 hours. I started like around 3 and it's like 9:30 right now. I took a little break, but 6 hours fixing this, man. It's no joke. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video when I'm hustling. Peace. All right, I'll check it out as a bonus real quick. I'm already scratching my whip. That's what's gonna happen. So look, this is what I'm gonna do for now. I got 2 days left until I get the rack. Saturday and then Sunday. Obviously, I'm gonna be working Sunday. When I come home Sunday night, I'm gonna take this off. But for now, this is inaccessible. Unless it's an emergency, then I have my tool there. That means I have to take all these off. I have my patch kit, my inflator, and all that stuff there. But in case I need it. So what I did is I put the rack here on top, and I used these clamp hose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. One of them broke. So I just have 2 on this side, 3 on this side. This thing is very strong. And just throw my backpack on top. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. And wha-bam. Wha-bam. We in business. Let's see how that thing is secure. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. That looks solid. Yeah, I don't like when it hangs out of the back. It looks crazy and the drinks get messed up.